Hello everybody, this is David, and today I got an interview partner, John. John is the founder and the mastermind of Crypticorn, the world's first project who's using real AI to do price predictions in the crypto market. And this is not like all the others out there on the market who are using large language models and a ChatGPT-4 engine or an OpenAI engine with a nice user interface. So, John, could you explain us just a little bit what is the difference between large language models and the learning and training of AI in comparison to machine learning?
First of all, thanks for having me here today. And yeah, as you already pointed out, in the space there are so many projects around that try to utilize on ChatGPT large language models for trading. And well, large language models are not the best for trading. There are various drawbacks, and one of the biggest is that these large language models, as the name says, large language, are meant for language sentences, but not for, as we use machine learning, for time series, because time series is what you need for trading. And one of the biggest drawbacks of ChatGPT and large language models in general is, you might have noticed it already yourself if you have been using them, is hallucinations. So when there's large language models and that is on the edge of not knowing an answer to your question, well, it makes things up. And you don't want to get hallucination, things that don't exist when it comes to trading. And that's the big difference. What we use is machine learning techniques, statistical methods that are used or that are already well known in the traditional finance market. And based on that, we use these to predict various targets, as you said, like price charts. The simplest form is Bitcoin going to be up or down in the next hour, and also directly for trading strategies. So based on an underlying strategy, we are using machine learning to say, well, should you take this trade or shouldn't you? And then based on that also position sizes. And that's the biggest difference between us and the others that are only relying on ChatGPT or OpenAI.
This is very fascinating. I can really highly recommend you just take a look to that project, because what this team and specifically John with his background, also knowledge background, is doing here is absolutely amazing. And here's the next really big question. Could you tell us a little bit more about the team? What teammates you got? Where are they located? What is their background from the knowledge-wise?
Sure. I mean, myself, I started in January 2022, so almost 3 years ago, and I got started. First on the team was Marty. He's Hungarian, currently in Canada, working for Amazon. And then we have other members on the team, one with a PhD in machine learning, someone else working at Meta in the topic of cybersecurity. Then we have Said as backend, and Timon and Darren as our CMO. And well, we are having a very academic background. So that is a very big difference between us and all the others. And the whole team is doxed. So you don't see that very often in the space.
Absolutely. And even Web3 space, it is a very, very rare situation that you get people sitting here in front of a camera, for everybody who's watching the video, for everybody who's listening to the podcast. John is really sitting here together with me in Germany, in Hof, in a hotel, and we're doing a really good live conversation, and he's answering me all my questions. Well, it's very, very rare in the space. So thank you again for being here today. The AI trading bot, what's under development right now, is not the only product you got in plans. There are many more things you got live right now, what helps traders to do a better job and also been very interesting for investors. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, first of all, we start with the development of the AI to predict price charts. So it's not only about Bitcoin is going to be up or down in the next hour. It is an actual chart that we are predicting, and that is meant for everyone who is an active trader. So if you're an active trader, you could say that is the most advanced and maybe the first real AI indicator around, because we are combining all those data sources, candlestick data patterns, Google Trends, economic news. So our AI knows when there are about job numbers to be released from the United States and things like that. And that means all of that is combined into the chart that can then be used by active traders. On top of that, we are building those automated AI trading bots. So for everyone who is not an active trader, like myself, I don't like to be sitting behind the screen all day. I just want it automated. I want it backtested. That's what we are building on top of that. Besides that, as we're gathering a lot of data, especially on-chain data, so we all know about newly launched tokens and their potential. And that's just why we are using similar techniques and approaches for this space. So we are capable of predicting if a coin will be doing good or if it will die within 24 hours. And that's the next product. So for everyone who is in the space looking for the next big meme coin, that's what we do. We use AI, machine learning, to predict those newly launched tokens.
And what is pretty interesting, what John also explained me in a previous conversation, this team is also integrating social media news from X, from Instagram, from YouTube, posts, and really data out of Web3 or even of the real world to help train the AI and make better predictions. What is absolutely unique, what I honestly never heard before. So, John, another small thing is the token. I know you guys are right now in the ICO of the AIC token. What is the use case of the token? What is the token doing in the complete ecosystem?
First of all, we have all those, you could say, standard things, voting rights and so on. But the major difference, or I would say the major use case is it is used, you could say, as fuel for AI trading bots. Mm-hmm. I mean, everyone knows there are other trading bot providers around in the space, but they operate on a monthly basis. So their incentive is to deliver you a small performance so you don't quit your subscription and to onboard as many new people as possible. With Crypticorn, it's completely different. What we do is we use the token as performance fee. So you lock up your token for 1 month, the trading bot does its work, its trades, and based on the performance we deliver to you, you're going to pay a share of that. So vice versa, it means no performance, no fees for you. And so it's a win-win situation for everyone. And our motivation is to give you the best performance. Because if we don't earn, and you don't earn either. And that's the idea or the main utility behind the AIC token, to use it as performance fee for AI trading bots. But as we discussed yesterday, it is also meant for the upcoming HiveAI that we are building, where you could say it's the future of trading, the future of decentralized AI, where we're using the token to incentivize the whole ecosystem. So Crypticorn is collecting a lot of data, and we are preparing that data, especially for machine learning AI models. We can give out the data in a way that no one understands exactly what is behind, to thousands of people that can then create their own machine learning models on the data to make predictions. And if they're doing well, they can integrate their model into Crypticorn and are getting rewarded for that. On the other side, if they don't want, they can use our live data and pay for that. On the other side, the predictions can also be accessible, and then people can pay for that. And so it becomes a whole ecosystem where the AIC token is the fuel for everything. And at the end, we can use the HiveAI's results again for our AI trading bots and then make better performance for everyone.
So this sounds like a very, very, very well thought system and like a very good ecosystem. And I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, really understood the very first topic that John explained. The token or the AI trading bot is not paid by a monthly fee, it's paid by success. So if the bot is not making successful trades for you, you don't pay any of the fees. So the team is highly engaged to really make this product very, very profitable for you. What's absolutely amazing, what I never saw before they're out on the market. So do us a favor and definitely check out all the socials on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and so on. We definitely link you everything in the description below, and feel free to ask some questions down below the video or at the comments. Thank you very much for being here today.